We buy a large variety of stuff for the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs, and we buy stuff for DMVA locations throughout the Commonwealth. So we'll buy stuff for Fort Indiantown Gap, but we'll also buy it for the readiness centers that are located in the state, the veterans homes that are located in the state, and the Veterans Affairs Assistance Offices and our air bases. So we represent a large variety of supplies and services that we're looking for procurements for. As Becky goes through the slides and gives you the information, because we follow the regulations of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, all of the other state agencies follow those same regulations, and they also post their procurements the same place we do. So when you get the information from her, you'll also be able to see procurements that happen from the Department of Transportation in this area and all of the other state agencies. So you'll be able to see any procurements that are available from other Commonwealth agencies.
Kind of an overview of what we do here with the procurement activities Mandy had previously spoke. We are a procurement contracting office at Fort Indiantown Gap over here on the hill, actually. And these are some of the things that we do with the state veterans homes, readiness centers, field maintenance shops, and so on. We have our own website at www.dmvavendors.state.pa.us, where we also put our upcoming solicitations, any information, point of contacts as well that you can go through. Some of the procurements and contracts which we have processed in the past and going forward are some of the examples that we have up there. A variety of these items are also on statewide contract through DGS that you'll see are liquid fuels, propane, and some of these other items. The types of procurements in which we handle are followed through on here. There's IFBs, which are invitation for bids, which are going to be our anything over our $10,000 threshold. Our invitation for quotes, which can be most items on the DGS contracts. Invitation for qualifications. Request for proposals, which is a little more of a lengthy process. That could be up to a year worth of requesting for information. Our one-time procurements, which I need a service done to repair a garage door. That's usually done as a one-time procurement. Multi-year contracts for some of our ongoing services. Sole source, no substitution, which goes through a different type of process. It's usually a rarity to go through unless you're an IT type software firm where you can only develop one type of software to meet our needs. And emergency procurements, which can be a variety of things. Right here we have our thresholds in which we have to follow through the procurement handbook. Up to $10,000 is what we consider a no bid, low, one-time type of procurement. We have a process in place that we still would like to solicit between $5,000 and $10,000 in order to continually save money. From $10,000 to $50,000 is a formal bidding method or an invitation for bid. And we have the below thresholds, usually we have to go through and get the DGS waiver back to us to process, or they will procure for us on our behalf, between $50,000 to $100,000 and $250,000 and above. As you can see for the services side, that we have different thresholds that apply to those. Still up to $10,000 for the no bid, and we have up to $250,000 for us to procure internally, and then from there we'll go to the Department of General Services for them to buy on our behalf. For any bidding items or information, you can see that we have the website below for the e-marketplace, as Mandy had indicated earlier. The e-marketplace.state.pa.us. Again, it will be not only the MVA projects, but it will also be any state entity that will put their information on there. The DGS Supplier Service Center is where we will send our vendors or potential vendors to go and register to do business with the Commonwealth, to update their information with their businesses, to get help with their bidding and any other questions that come on there. We have information for doing business with the Commonwealth, e-alert subscription service. When bids are put out on the portal, we have an area of selection where we can choose the commodity or service that we're looking for. Once those bids are posted, you'll receive an email notification, so you not necessarily have to go onto the website to see what things are out there. You may also get email notification to say, hey, look what we have out there, there's an opportunity if you're interested. Locating and responding to a solicitation, the reference guide, and the supplier manual. Construction projects are also done through the Department of Public Works. If there's construction entities in here today, if you'd like to provide any construction services, please go to the Business and Design Construction webpage. The site has information for professionals, construction projects, and small business opportunities. Like the federal entity, Mike, that was up there speaking earlier, we also have small business and veteran-owned small business that we also do for the Commonwealth. You can see the Bureau of Small Business information that is there, along with their website. If you are a small veteran-owned business, we would like you, please, for state contract opportunities. We also have veteran-owned and service-disabled small business procurement initiative that you can also find on their website. The website has a small business self-certification. This process was put in place to make it as a faster way for vendors to log on and bid on opportunities that are currently out there if they do not have a vendor number as well. You can go on to the small business website. They will ask you some information as far as number of employees, 3 years worth of information that you have. It's very specific when it goes through the self-guidelines that you have out there. To certify and participate in the Small Business Procurement Initiative, the business must be a for-profit, U.S.-owned business, must be independently owned, must maintain dominant in its field of operation, and may not employ more than 100 full-time equivalent employees. Business by type may not exceed the following 3-year gross averages, as you can see on the slide, up to $20 million for your goods, services, and construction, building design up to $7 million, and IT goods and services up to $25 million. The certification is a 1-year certification, and you will be required to go on annually to renew. For the certification process, the applicant will be offered the opportunity to verify as a small, diverse business as well. You can see that they have accepted third-party certifications from the below entities, the UCP, the Unified Certification Program, the United States Small Business Admin, the National Minority Supplier Development Council, the Women's Business Enterprise National Council, and the VetBiz vendor information pages at vetbiz.com. The completion of the self-certification is a prerequisite for verification of small diverse businesses. For the DMVA procurement and contracting, our phone numbers for inquiries for our general is the number listed there, 717-861-8518. Our supply procurements, service contracts, and the construction projects for the small local products that we can do in-house.